welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can tell by the title, I will be having surgery done. Nothing cosmetic. It's actually a medical surgery that I will be having done in a couple days. So I wanted to actually come on here and talk to you guys, especially my females, my ladies, my lavish ladies, and even men. If y'all watch this and you and your spouse or your woman is experiencing the same thing, maybe you need to tell her to go to the doctor and get checked. So, let me start it off. I got my cycle. I want to say it wasn't young. I believe it was kind of old normally. I don't know, or maybe it was probably in the middle. But I got my cycle when I was 13. Whenever I come on my cycle, for some reason, I always had extreme cramping. Like, to the point where I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to do anything. And it will always be between the first to 3 days that this would be really, really bad. And my cycle would be like a heavy flow. As I got older, it started getting worse. Like, the pain would be completely unbearable. Like, I would do heating pads, drink hot tea, they still work. I even got prescribed naproxen, which is a muscle relaxer. Didn't work. I would be having like 4 Tylenols at a time, like really doing anything and everything that I could, and nothing would help. So I've had ultrasounds, MRIs done, and they would never be able to really see anything. Now, when I got pregnant with my son, I did find out, like, that pain. When I found out I was pregnant with my son, I was cramping really bad, but I was never getting a cycle, and it would be like it was extreme pain. Excuse me. So what I did find out was that my uterus was tilted backwards. Like, it doesn't stand vertically like a normal uterus. It tilts. And also my cervix is not round like a normal cervix. It's more like an oval shape. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. My body is just weird. So I am having a procedure done to check for endometriosis, and it's a laparoscopic procedure, which means hold on, y'all. My dog is trying to get something. I don't know. What do you want? You want a daggone cat? Okay. So it is a laparoscopic procedure. So not really, they'll take the little machine and cut holes. A possible removal of my appendix. Now, when I went to meet with the surgeon, the OBGYN surgeon who will be performing the procedure, I cannot remember the name. You know, they be having the weirdest names for all these problems. Like, she was saying she doesn't know if I really have endometriosis, but she thinks that my uterus may be scarred and that I would possibly need a hysterectomy. Now, don't know me personally. At this point in time in my life, I've always said, I do not want any more kids. I don't want any more kids. And I've always, and this, I've even asked before going to a GYN if I could get a hysterectomy, because at this point in time, it wasn't even about having children or being able to reproduce. It was more about, I want to not be in pain when I come on my cycle. And so I would get placed on birth control for me to not get a cycle. That way I wouldn't experience it. But as time progressed, like, I've been on depot, and even with me being on depot, I don't get my cycle. But around the time that I'm supposed to get my cycle, I still experience very, very painful cramping. And even sometimes, like, after or during sex, I will get cramping. And that's another thing too. So that hasn't even been working out. And to be honest, really, I don't really care for birth control like that, because it really affects with my emotions, like, very bad. Especially depot for some reason. Let me tell you, I done been on IUD, had to get off of that. I've been I've done the pill, but I miss taking it, which is messed up. What would mess me up with the flow, because then my body would get off its schedule with the pill, and then I would start getting on my cycle. My cycle will last longer. When I start back up on the pill, like, my body would not be able to regulate with the birth control. Then I was on the NuvaRing, but for some reason the NuvaRing kept always falling out. I don't know if I was not putting it in right or whatever. I don't know. And then Depo. First time I got on Depo, I blew up so big. Second time I got on Depo, I became very extremely emotional. This time on Depo, I've gained some weight. I haven't gained that much weight, but I have gained weight, and my emotions have been a little bit here and there. So I go for my procedure on November the 10th. And they're going to go in, and if they do see any endometriosis tissue, then they will remove it. If you do not know what endometriosis is, it's when you are on your cycle and your uterine is supposed to pass, the endometriosis tissue is supposed to pass through, but it gets stuck to your uterus lining, which causes the extreme pain. I really would not wish this on my worst enemy. Like, it is the absolute worst. So I am hoping, and then they say too, even when getting this procedure and they remove it, it can continue to come back every few months or years, and then you have to keep continuing to get the procedure done for them to remove the endometriosis tissue. So I'm up here with it, like, I'm ready, because like I'm just so over it. I'm over the pain. Like, it is the worst. Like, I'm just so over it. So I have to go get a COVID test done. I'll record me getting my COVID test. I'll take you guys with me when I get my COVID test done and I'll take you guys with me to my procedure and my recovery process. Now, I'm supposed to be out of work for about 3 to 4 weeks for recovery. With my job, I had to do FMLA paperwork, do that. But I do have the option to work from home. Depending on, I really want to see how I feel after it, because like I said, I have watched some other women YouTube videos on here who have experienced the same thing I have experienced. But I don't think I watched the part to where they got their recovery process. So I don't know how that is. Really, I don't know anyone personally that has had the procedure done. And what's crazy is because a doctor did tell me that endometriosis runs in the family. So if I have it, then it's mainly most likely someone else in my family has it, and then it can be like a cousin. It doesn't have to be, or aunt or something. It doesn't have to be like my grandmother, mother, my immediate family. But so I don't really know if anyone in my family has it. I haven't really asked around. I'm really a personal person. I'm very personal. I don't really tell people my business like that. I don't really talk to people like that. I don't really talk to people like that either. I'll do a check up on you, but that's just as far as it goes. So I did my pre-op already. I should have took you guys with me, because that appointment irritated me. I had to get an EKG done and some blood work. You know how to ask all your pre-op, all those questions or whatever. Hold on, let me just make sure my camera's still recording. I had to delete some things for storage. I have a camera. I do have a video camera. I just gotta find the charger to charge the battery. Or I may just have to go buy one so I can start using that. But I'm excited and not excited at the same time, because there's always anything that can happen during surgery. And then it's also that possibility with me maybe having to get a hysterectomy. Because it's I don't know. Ever since I found out that I may possibly have a hysterectomy, then it has me think, well, dang, if I do have it, then it means I can't have any more kids. And what if in the future I change my mind and be like, I want another child? Or me and my husband, we change our mind and be like, we want another child. It's just, those kind of options you have to weigh out or whatever. Yeah. So that's what's been going on with me. Once we get, I have to be to the hospital at 6 a.m. My procedure is at 7:30. I don't know. I think it's supposed to last at minimum an hour, but that does also 45 minutes to an hour. But that also depends on how much tissue they have to remove. If it's a lot or if it's a little, and if they have to possibly remove part of my appendix as well. So yeah, but hey, it's life, and sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. Like I said, I'm ready for it because I'm just tired of the pain, but I do not want to have another surgery. I've had 3 surgeries. I had to get umbilical hernia repair, surgery on my foot twice, and on my right foot twice. I actually have to get surgery on my left foot, but I've been holding it off because I won't be able to walk. They actually have to put like these metal posts. That's a story for another time. But yeah, so just stay tuned, and I'll be posting when we go into the hospital and my recovery process. And if you have experienced this, or you know someone personally who have experienced this, leave a comment down below and let me know what the recovery process was. How has it been since getting the procedure? Has it reoccurred? How many times has it reoccurred? And just let me know how you stay positive through this. And let me know if you also had to possibly get a hysterectomy when experiencing this. I just want to hear other people's testimonies and see how you went through it, how you got through it. So leave a comment down below. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and share my videos and help your girl get to 1,000 subscribers so we can start getting monetized. Okay. See you soon. I'm looking real rough. I don't care. All right, anyway, I am here to take my COVID test. I hope I'm on the right floor, because I don't know. I still come to the 3rd floor and walk by the glass doors. I can't even get the fuck in here. The hell? Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I already parked. I just did not feel like moving my car to be driving all around, but I could just hop on the elevators. I'll be so lost. And I still don't think I'm at the right place. That's the problem with having these big dumbass hospitals. And then they don't even give you complete instructions. There's no security guards. Yeah, I'm definitely on the wrong floor. In the wrong place. I think I'm supposed to wait in my car. They're gonna text me, then they probably come let me in. That's probably what it is. This really makes no sense. was on the right floor. I thought I was. I was on the right floor. Because it said come up to the 3rd level. It's cold out here today. I don't have no coat. Back to my car. Okay. No. Oh, wait. Matter of fact, I'm just going to call them. I'm going to call them. Give me 1 second. Hello, how you doing? Rice. 491. But now I know this is the place because it has the frosted window. That shit did not look like it open. Good morning.
Tell me your second last name.
Alexis Rice.
Your date of birth.
9491.
Have a good one. All right. Have you had a COVID test on before?
Yes.
And then lower your mask for me. Oh. My bad. You okay? Alright. Do you have a my chart?
Yes.
So you'll see on your my chart, but I'll be ready for you to see, okay?
Okay. Thank you. That was fast. That was really fast. I am so ready to get this damn procedure done. I'm not recording the driving because I am all about safety while you're driving. Let me tell you, I just want to tell you a really quick story really quick while I'm still in the parking garage. Me and my son was going our way out to eat. What's yesterday? Thursday. So we're on a highway. So if you're from Maryland, then you know 83 is one of like the dangerous highways. So I'm on. It's dangerous to me, and I hate it because it curves a lot. Like every yard, every meter, whatever. It's a turn. Like I don't know. Maybe I'll post a picture to explain. But they call it Dead Man Highway anyway. So there was a chick riding on there, but the way she was driving was like you wasn't paying attention. I was behind her, so I got beside her, and lo and behold, she had her damn face down in her phone. Like, I mean, down. You know how some people might glance at their phone and get back to driving? No, baby girl had her face down in her phone. So it's an exit to hop onto another highway. We get on the exit. She wasn't paying attention, almost hit somebody's car. So we end up back on another part of 83, and as we're on there, y'all in the wrong lane to turn. That's not a turning lane. Y'all are freaking retarded. That's not a turning lane. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off the exit, the same exit she wanted to get off but wasn't paying attention. So on this highway there are 3 lanes. She was in the middle lane, and then there's the slow lane, and then the exit. So she goes from the middle lane to her, but tried to take the exit and was not paying attention, almost hit somebody's car and had to swerve back to the little part where they be holding them little orange things, and it was a whole pile of them. Shorty ran right into them and then back into the middle of the highway because she was not paying attention. Like, they're not cones, but they're them little orange tower things. And then lo and behold, she walked into the same goddamn restaurant we was in. I ain't even gonna lie, I was down laughing when I saw her. And I remember who she was because she had these like blonde dreads in her head. So that's how I remembered that it was her. But I'm like, see, that's the problem now with people and y'all driving. Y'all do not pay attention. She's lucky she didn't hit someone's car. That's the thing. Like, she didn't hit someone's car when she bounced back into the damn highway. You're very lucky, because that would have been very dangerous. Holla at y'all later. Let me see if hubby want me to bring him back something to eat.